Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am iteshamarie. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork VII Freedom eyeshadow palette. If you guys are interested in seeing me use and review this palette, then let's go ahead and get right into the video. If you guys watch my Sephora recommendations and wish list video, I'll link it up here, then you know that this palette was on my wish list. I don't even think it took me a whole day after making that video to purchase this palette. Here she is in all her glory. I was trying not to buy it, but girl, it's Danessa Myricks and I'm a big fan of everything that she makes, but I feel like I was justified in getting this because it's not all shimmer shades. There's some matte shades in here too, so I'll get a lot more use out of this than just like an all shimmer palette. Or maybe that's just my excuse for buying it. Like that make it sound better. This is how the palette looks. Packaging is beautiful, very sturdy. Not only is this packaging customizable, magnetic, you can take it apart, put it together however you want, but it also comes with this little leatherette bag that you can store it in. And I know it's like that's not making sense, but I'm about to show you. The lid comes completely off. There are 3 pans in here. They all come out. Each of these come out. Like I said, there are 3 of these in here. Once you have all of them out, you have an empty pan, right? The whole inside of this pan is magnetic. These are also magnets and they literally stack right on top of each other. So you have like this little mini palette. This little gold bronzy part right here also comes out. This is your lid for your mini palette, and you have a mirror on the back. A lid for your little mini palette. You just pop it right on there. You can now stick it inside of this bag, and the bag also has a magnetic closure at the top. So if you're traveling and you want to take this on the go, you want to take up a lot of space, perfect for that. If you're a makeup artist and you don't want to take up a lot of space, you don't want to take a big chunky palette like this with you, you just put it in here. Also take each individual pan out of here and move them around within the palette. Not only does she have the names of each shade on the back of the big palette, she also has the names on the back of the mini palette. So even on the back of the individual shade, the name is on the back of the individual shade. She's literally thought of everything for this palette. So I've already talked you guys head off. Let's do some swatches so we can see how these shades look. I did go ahead and swatch the first 4 shades on my fingers, and I just wanted to show you guys that I barely even touched the pans, and this is how much pigment we are getting. I did not do the best job of swatching these on a part of my arm that made sense. Actually did a terrible job of swatching these. I'm so sorry. I'll try to insert a little video out to the side from where I swatched it so that you guys can get a better feel for the swatches. How stunning these shades are in person. Just know that the camera is not doing this justice. They're absolutely stunning in person. Just know that. I have no idea at all what type of eyeshadow look I want to do. I'm thinking maybe a halo eye. But the first thing that I do want to do is just lay something down on my eyelid so I can make sure I have like a nice blank clean canvas. What I'm going to use is the Danessa Myricks ColorFix Nude number 8. I love the ColorFix because you literally only need a tiny little dot. Such a beautiful shade. If you're my complexion and you're looking for like an eyeshadow shade that is your eyelids but better, I know we're always talking about my lips but better, but nobody ever talks about that with like eyeshadows. 1 shade and done. ColorFix Nude number 8. Just wanted to put something down for the eyeshadows to adhere to. And I think the first shade that I'm gonna go in with is deeper brown shade right here. I think this shade is called Rooted. It's visible, but it's like barely visible because it's pretty much the same color as my skin. Okay, now I'm going to take this brush from Sonia Kashuk. I'm gonna take the black shade. Give myself just a little bit of a smoky eye. And I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used with the brown eyeshadow. I'm not gonna put any extra eyeshadow on it. I'm just gonna kind of buff that out. And it seems like it's blending out pretty nicely too. I can say that the black shade is very pigmented and it was pretty easy to blend out. I was gonna take some and put it in my inner corner and blend that out as well. I'm trying to figure out what shade I want to put in the middle. I'm actually going to wipe my lips off because I feel like that's distracting me. I'm going to figure out my eye first and then I'll do a different lip if I need to. These are the shades that I'm considering for the middle of my eye. Also pretty. I wish I could use all of them. Leaning more toward this one. The colors don't look the same swatched as they do in the pan, so I'm like, I gotta swatch them again and see what I want to use. This is the shade right here that I'm gonna use my fingers to put it on because I feel like that's how they go on best. Oh yes, absolutely. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my brush that I was using for my outer and inner corners with no extra shadow on it, but I'm just going to marry the edges together. I love this. I think that this looks absolutely gorgeous. Something about this shade right here on the end is calling my name. I'm gonna see if I can put it like on the top or something. It's really shifty, like gorgeous blue purple topper. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, this is our final look. I did go and put a little lip combo on in case you guys were wondering what it is that's on my lips, because I'll forget by the time you guys ask me. This is the Revlon, it's the Colorstay multi-liner in the shade Catalyst. And then I used the YSL Loveshine. I honestly have no idea what shade this is. It doesn't have a number on it. I honestly have no idea. I'll have to look at my purchase history to find out what shade number that is. My matte clear lip gloss on top. I'm not the best at eyeshadow, so don't judge me too hard. I did my best, even with me being, I wouldn't consider myself an amateur, but even with me being not the best at eyeshadow, I feel like this looks pretty. This is how the look turned out. I feel like it's really pretty. Expecting nothing less because, I mean, it's Danessa. Shades blended out beautifully. All of the shimmers are very pigmented. All of the shades are pigmented. Even the matte shades, every single shade in this palette showed up on my skin. I didn't have to work too hard to make them show up, didn't have to work too hard to blend them. The shimmers are shimmering, okay? They're doing exactly what I need them to do. I don't want to have to work hard to do eyeshadow because, like I said, I'm already not the best at it. So I need the eyeshadow to work for me, not the other way around. And that's what this palette did. This palette is so pretty. I love it. I love it. This was money well spent. It's a bit expensive. $128 for an eyeshadow palette in this economy is a little, but you do get 18 shades. Do I feel like this palette is worth $128? I'd have to say yes. She didn't give us all shimmers with this palette. She gave us some matte shades and matte shades that everybody can use. Shades that we actually need and will actually use to go with the shimmer shades. Just making too much sense. So in so many words, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Especially if you can catch this on sale during the Sephora savings event. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to hurry up and record this video, so that if you can catch this during the Sephora savings event, you're able to do so. I want to say Sephora has another holiday sale that they do after the Sephora savings event. I don't know, it might be like 20 or 15% off. And if you can't catch that one, but that was my review of the Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightwork VII Freedom Palette. I hope that this was helpful for you guys if you have been considering purchasing it. If you feel like you still need a little push to purchase it, I would recommend going to your Sephora and swatching the palette yourself. Swatch it yourself and see how breathtaking these shades are. Like, that'll be all the persuasion that you'll need. Yeah, that's it. I hope that this was helpful. Thank y'all so much for watching as always, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.